All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to be having the program in the next few minutes. So this is live already, and I hope we can all hear me. If I'm loud and clear, just drop a comment for me in the comment box. If you can also see my screen, please drop a comment for me in the comment box. All right, thank you for that. Let's quickly so I'm sharing my screen also right now. I want to believe that we can also see my screen. So this is going to be our first YouTube live, and it's something that I'm really excited about. This morning, we're also going to be looking at the markets. We're going to be looking at what the market is doing. Possibly, we're going to be looking at Euro USD, USD JPY, gold, GBP USD. And if we have time, we might also look at GBP JPY. All right, but the first thing I want us to look at this morning is what is happening around the market. So I want us to actually take a look at that very quickly. I want us to take a look at that to see what's actually happening around the market. And just to give you a quick breakdown, we're going to be checking Forex Factory, and we're also going to be looking at investing.com. But for Forex Factory today, I would like us to know that there is no major news coming up. There is no major news coming up for today. There is no major news coming up for today. Forex Factory, there is no major news coming up for today. So it means that today we are very free. There is no major news coming up today. Tomorrow we are going to be having a major news from Great Britain. That's going to be by 8 a.m. And that's the only major news we have for tomorrow. All right. And then next tomorrow, I'm not sure we have any major news also. So the only time we're going to be having the major news again is on Thursday. On Thursday for the Australian dollar. Thursday, Australian dollar. We're going to be having a major news on Thursday, which is something that we also need to pay attention to because it has to do with interest rates, monetary policies. And of course, we're going to be having also GDP. We're going to be having the unemployment rates. We're going to be having the employment change. All right, that's going to be on Thursday. And then later in the afternoon, that same Thursday, it's still tentative, guys. It's still very tentative. We are going to be getting probably cost CPI and CPI, but it's still very tentative. We don't know what's going to happen yet. Even unemployment claims on Thursday later in the afternoon is still very much tentative. So we want to pay attention to all those things. We want to make sure that we are, in case the news comes in, we want to pay attention to those news. And then lastly, on Friday, we're also having major tentative news on Friday for the dollar, core PPI and core retail sales and retail sales. All right, they're going to be tentative. They're still tentative right now, which means we don't still know if the news is going to be coming up. We don't still know if we're going to be having the news because we're still having this to be tentative. Okay, so what we want to do this morning right now is to make sure we actually understand what's also going on around the price of gold. So to do that, of course, we also need to check investing.com. All right. We also need to check investing.com. Now, I want to quickly say this while we are checking this, that, like I said, this is going to be our first live. And I think for me, this is also going to be my thought that we have the best. I'm trying to see if screen is better or we should just share screen. I don't still know which one would be better, but I'm hoping that today we're going to, but it's something we're going to look at probably for Wednesday. I believe Wednesday is going to be much, much better. We're going to be having a much better setup on Wednesday based on this. All right. So anyway, let's quickly check what's happening on gold very fast. Let's quickly look at what's going on. It's around $4,088. Gold right now is trading around $4,088. And there's a lot of things happening right now in the market of gold.